What's up? Shout out to y'all showing up early and on time. I see JDub44 is in the building, always in the building, lighting up the comment section. Nicole Taylor, DSJ, Nana P, Carla Jr. Hey y'all. Alana Yvette, hey y'all. I hope y'all are having a really, really nice Saturday. The weather is nice in Texas. It was supposed to rain, but it's super sunny today. Hey, Bondi, what's up, girl? Fedora, hey, y'all. I just left an outdoor baby shower. So, y'all know on a regular live, I would be sipping some Pinot. Thank you, J-Dub, for the compliment. I would be sipping some Pinot, some Cab, a red blend, but today I got my water, okay? Your girl is dehydrated. I've been in the sun all day, okay? So that's what I'm on. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Look at y'all. Hey, Ramel. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Bianca. Okay, Lee Pepper, Rachel, Candace A. Thank you, Bondi. Bondi definitely inspired me to go and get some glasses that I can film in. And that's why I like going live off my laptop, because the circle isn't as bad as whenever I film on my camera. So, whew, yeah. I'm dying, J-Dub. I should be drinking Seagrams. I know, ain't that about right? Because all them paid promotions that we have been getting in these Ready to Love episodes is just a lot. I'm like, how much is Seagrams paying for all these features? But yeah, go ahead, tag Seagrams. I'll drop a commercial in my video. What's up, Harold? Please like the video up. Thank you, Ramel. Thank you, mods. Yes, Nana. I'm sorry. Is it Nana? Tell me if I'm getting this right. But yeah, they're blue light glasses, so I wear them when I work all the time. I cannot wear my contacts for a long time at all anymore. I used to wear my contacts for days on days. Now, give me 5 good hours and I'm ready to take them off. Maybe 3. Shoot, it's a lot. But as y'all are here, I know y'all are ready to talk about Ready to Love. Yes, Ready to Love, y'all. Woo, y'all, Ready to Love. It was okay. I feel like the most intense part was the beginning and the end. It's like y'all definitely should have came a little bit harder than that. Hey, Angie. Thank you for asking about my day, Ramel. It was nice. It was nice. They should have came a little bit harder. I don't know how many episodes we have left. If y'all know how many episodes we have left, I'm guessing 2. Go ahead and let me know in the comments, because right about now, I feel like they are really stretching this. That last episode, to be continued, I don't think we got to be continued the whole season. So they are really trying to squeeze. They trying to make lemonade out of lemons or whatever. Whatever the saying is, y'all. They're really trying to squeeze. Definitely, Harold, I'm with you. It's starting to get just a little bit dry because of who's left. This is definitely turned into more of a competition at this point. They always put the people on the show who look good for the show or people who are going to entertain, but they don't really put good matches on the show. So whenever you start getting down to the final 9 or however many people, it literally just gets competitive, and that's it. Like almost all of these dating shows, okay? I'm one of the few Black girls that like to watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. I like to watch that ish. And the show eventually just gets competitive. The people aren't in it for love. Like maybe they think, oh, it would be nice if I find love. But ultimately, they just don't want to lose. They don't want to be sent home. What's up, Shellwell? Never good matches. Yes. All right. I'm ready to go ahead and start off this review. Y'all ready? If y'all are ready, like up the video. And that's how I know y'all are ready to go ahead and get into the episode. Trying to let y'all come on in. We can have some chit chat. I appreciate y'all that show up early, you know. Let's go ahead and have some chit chat. We have 50 people watching, 24 likes. Go ahead and like the video. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Little Miss Thomas 86 finally made it to a live. All right. We are ready. So, I got better placement this time, y'all. The episode starts out where it ended last week, and y'all know that's with elimination. we see David so ready to show his ass, y'all. He knew that he was about to get sent home. He came there trying to quit before he got fired, like Liz said. Let me leave. No, let me leave. Let me leave. And honestly, y'all, my note was crazy ass N-word. Because these dudes really show their ass, okay? David showed his ass. Ron showed his ass. They sitting down. And you can tell Liz was ready to cut this man off. I think she definitely saw the fate of attraction. She saw the danger in David, and she was like, "No, I'm sending this man home. We're not going to have a long conversation or nothing." So whenever they sat down, you immediately hear them say, "Okay, well, I have something to say." And Liz said, "Well, me and the ladies, we got with Tommy." She was like, "I ain't got no small talk for your crazy ass." So anyway, they argue back and forth. They stand up. And then David does this weird thing where some people thought that he was trying to push her, but he definitely was trying to like kiss her on the cheek or on the chin, basically to shut her up and be like, "Hey, I'm quitting before you let me go home." So David, I don't remember how they ended up settling that conversation, but he said something like, "Okay, well, I was letting you know that I was self-eliminating. I'm leaving the competition, blah, 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 blah." Okay, whatever. And Liz is just looking at him like, "You are so whack." You are so whack because you're not allowing me to, follow through with the process. This dude storms off, okay? He's running. He's looking crazy, irrational. And he's talking to the camera. He says, "No interview. I don't have nothing to say." He definitely pulled a Naya from last season. Whenever your ass gets sent home and you so embarrassed that you've shown your ass that you furthermore show your ass in the end, and you don't want to do an interview with the camera, go ahead and talk to the camera, okay? You didn't have so much to say. So whenever he's talking to the camera, he's all like, "Yeah, I'm a man of God. Anytime I see the enemy coming, I'm gonna try to beat the enemy before it beats me." This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Please beware of those people who are a little bit, they missing some marbles. They got some loose screws. And that goes to say, like, church people are not, what do you call it? They're not immune to the craziness, okay? And a lot of those people you think are sane, but they can use the Bible and use scriptures and use certain words and ways to manipulate and use it to their advantage. So David definitely tried to do that to try to make it sound like he was in the right. I'm with you, Nana. That man is the enemy. Enemy. Child. I can't. So that was his peace out. That was his goodbye. He wasn't talking about nothing, hurried up and left. And that was the end of David. Liz definitely dodged an MF and bullet. I'm very happy that she didn't give us Page from Married at First Sight. A lot of these women can be so into the word that anybody who speaks it is who they're going to be with or who they feel comfortable with. And I think Liz definitely still had a consciousness when dealing with David. So I'm so glad that she let that man go. No drama, okay? No drama. You can go. On the other end of elimination, we have Ron and Alexis. And it's sort of the same thing. Both of the men did not want to be eliminated. So they decided to show their ass. Ron is there talking, and whenever Alexis ends up saying to him, "Me and the ladies don't think that you're ready to love," he goes, "I thought you were smarter than that." Another condescending thing. And I really love the way that Alexis handled this conversation. Alexis was kind of just like, "It is what it is. You're going home. I'm done." Ron, not only did he insult her by saying, "I thought you were smarter than that," he decides to drop a bomb. Something that I actually did not see coming, because every single live I talk to y'all, I want to know why Joelle and Amber were at the body paint session that we kept seeing in the previews, okay? But I don't think we're going to get an explanation for that. But Ron drops some tea, okay? Or he carries a bone. And he says, "That's fine. Just so you know, I went on a date with Amber, and I've been dating Amber. We talk every single day, and we actually kissed." So I didn't know that Amber and Alexis were close, okay? One of the things I thought was weird was that Amber, when I say she, Amber told us when her and Joelle kissed, but Amber has not spoken of any activity with Ron. And part of me wonders if she was keeping this a big, big secret intentionally. And the other part of me wonders if it has to do a little bit with editing. Was their dates filmed, or is it a little bit of both? Because I do think she was sneaky for that, just like Joelle just said. So we find out that T, y'all, 1 second. Okay, so we find out that T, y'all, and then we go to the men's lounge. Ooh, y'all know how I feel about the men's lounge. I want to see the ladies in the ladies' lounge, just an official lounge, okay? Cute that they are inside nephew Tommy's house, but I want to see the ladies in the ladies' lounge. Put some respect on their name. And he tells them that they are going on a retreat. You're going to go on a getaway. And this way, all the couples can actually have the option to stay the night. This is your opportunity to learn if you want to live with somebody. And whenever they went to the resort picture, I was like, this is where they filmed last season. This ain't nowhere nice. But then once they kind of went more into the resort, I was like, maybe this isn't the same place. Y'all let me know. Is this the same resort from last season in Houston? Or is this a different resort? Or is it the same resort, different housing? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, yes, they do that. And y'all, I think it's nice to note the dynamic of all the relationships. So everybody kind of shows up at the house. One of the people who's feeling the most amount of pressure has to be Jason, because Jason is stuck in between Liz and Kyra. Now, this whole time, I think 2 episodes ago, he told us that Kyra was definitely his number 1 pick. It was easy. But anytime he see Liz looking thick, he'd be like, oh man, it's Liz. It's always you, Liz, blah, blah, blah. That's why I can't get with Jason. She says that he makes her feel like a schoolboy. And like Jay Lee said, it's because you look like a kid. And then on top of that, it's because he likes to run that middle school game. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, whenever you're real young and the boys don't really know game like that, so they try to do all that cute stuff. Thank you, Bonnie. They try to do all that cute stuff. And that's the type of game that Jason runs to me. That's why I think that he's so childish. So we have the eye dynamic between Liz, Kyra, and Jason. Then we have this fake tough dynamic. And yes, I'm calling it fake tough because AJ should not be an option for anybody, y'all. We have the next trio, which is AJ, Alexis, and Kyra. For what? Don't know. And that's why I said it's getting competitive. Alexis and AJ are in it for the competitive factor because you know that your person is not there, okay? And then, of course, the couples that are already solidified, which is Amber and Chris. We get Joelle and Vernicia. Is it Vernicia or Vernicia? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Who am I missing? I think that's it. Either way it go, it ain't much of nothing happening, okay? The couple that's already solidified ends up running into drama, okay? And it's from our girl Amber, Shady Amber, Sneaky Amber, the Judas Amber, decides to carry a bone. Okay. Oh, before I say that, one of the things I wanted to know is that Alexis shows up already pissed with AJ because she hadn't talked to him. But anyway, one of the things I thought was funny, y'all see this picture over here of Amber and Chris. She's all hugged up with Chris. They're having a good time. And she says to Chris, you know, I'm just excited for clarity or excited for confirmation or transparency. She says something along those lines. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. I bet you didn't think the transparency was going to be revealed on your ass. You definitely wanted transparency between Kyra and Joelle. You wanted some clarity and confirmation between your own relationship, but you didn't know that she was going to get caught up with somebody that got sent home for being trifling. And that's just my opinion. I think she was being trifling. I know it's a dating show. We will get into that. So anyway, where are we at? Yes. Anyway, the ladies are sitting down and Joelle is cropped in this picture. Some of the men are over there and Amber just walks up and says, well, why have you told Vernicia that you chose Kyra as your number one? And she says it right in front of Kyra, right in front of Vernicia, Joelle. Liz is there off to the side. And I'm like, whoa, the audacity. Like, I don't know. Something about the way she did that was really messy to me. If that was your friend, if you wanted the tea to get to Vernicia, why couldn't you just text her, y'all? They do so many things off screen that I feel like you could have texted her and said, hey, girl, I heard this. You might want to talk to Joelle. She says it in front of everybody. And whenever she says it, I don't like the way that Joel handles this. He kind of says it like, well, yeah, I did. Like, what do you mean? Like, duh, like it was a well-known thing. That was not a well-known thing. Vernicia definitely looked like she wanted to cry. It was embarrassing, which is why I don't like the way that Amber brought it to her. Production. Thank you, J-Dub. That's another reason. That's probably the reason why. Production. But I feel bad for Vernicia because I felt like if Amber's intentions were pure, you would have chose a moment of privacy to tell her that. Regardless of if you were filming or not, you definitely could have just talked to her to the side, but you said it in front of everybody, so it's really embarrassing. So yeah, that's what happened. He ends up telling Vernicia, well, that's not the case. You know, we got into an argument that day. You're still my number one. They get a little bit too heated. Everybody starts walking away. Now, I'm talking shit about Joelle. I'm gonna talk shit about Joelle as soon as we get to the kitchen scene. But we're gonna move on from this scene to the next one. So the ladies split up, the men split up. Now, at this lady sit down, I sensed a lot of bitterness coming from our girl Alexis. Now, I told y'all that I felt like Alexis was a little bit insecure. Reason being, I don't know. Okay, maybe comparison. Comparison is a thief of joy. I think that's what it is. So when she showed up to this retreat, I think she was feeling even more insecure because she knew that she wasn't anyone's number one and that she was going to have to compete. And I think that's the reason why she was definitely choosing Ron, because she knew she really didn't have to compete too hard since he was vocally telling everybody that was his number one. Now you're here with Kyra, and everybody knows that Kyra is the chosen one this season. Every season has its chosen one. This season, it just happened to be Kyra. So Kyra's talking to the ladies, and she's saying, like, I know, like, that some people have their connections solidified and y'all are annoyed with the men for not knowing who they want to choose, but I'm also in that boat because she definitely seems to be, she's the only lady who has the pick of two men. So that's another reason why I think that Alexis was feeling salty. And she says in front of Alexis, like, you know, Jason has always been my number one, but I definitely see qualities in AJ that I can see with the partner. And I wish I could zoom in, but I hope y'all see the bitterness coming from Alexis. And I kind of feel bad for her because I know it's her insecurities, but at the same time, I can't stand somebody that like to compare. Just let your friends be great. Stop comparing, okay? And I think that that's what Alexis is doing. Stop allowing your insecurities to eat you up. It's not cute, okay? If I win, I want everybody to win. Everybody just can't win at the same time, okay? Everybody can't have the pick of everybody like Kyra, okay? So it is what it is. Next, y'all, we see AJ. The men are off having a conversation, and this fool AJ, I'm like, what are you talking about? He is tired of working for Kyra, and he's starting to feel like his work is going unseen. What work are you talking about? Like, is it just you saying over and over and over again that you're not an F-boy? Is that the work that you're referring to? Because you're doing bare minimum, okay, compared to everybody else on this show. So he feels like it's easier. Okay, he didn't say it, but he should have said it. He basically said it. It's easier for him to be with Alexis because now he really likes Alexis. And he almost hesitated whenever he said it because you don't really like Alexis. You want to win the competition and you want to choose the person that's in closest reach. And like J-Dub said, I believe AJ wants to be pursued. And just him by saying that he likes Kyra, he thinks that that's enough for him to bag her. It's like, Ooh, I can't. I'm trying to refrain from saying the N-word, okay? But whenever I watch these shows and these dudes start to show their asses, I'll be one. Let me hold back. I don't want to say it, okay? So you doing the bare minimum and you want somebody to put in the work for your ass. Excuse me? Okay. Okay. And that's the only reason why you're interested in Alexis, because out of all the women, Alexis to me has been the only one that I've seen pursue men the way that she does. A lot of the other women, they don't pursue. They get chose. And I think that's the reason why Alexis is feeling a type of way about Kyra, because she isn't pursuing. She's getting chose, okay? As it should be. So next, there is a double date. And of course, they put Jason on this date because they want to put him in a difficult situation again. It is him, Liz, and Kyra. And now Kyra is giving her attention to AJ. One other thing, y'all. Why is Liz wearing this hot ass denim jacket to a ranch? And furthermore, why did you not change after you got there? You wore the hot ass denim jacket all the way until sundown. Girl, like I can't. And this is the outfit that Jason said, oh, she was wearing this denim or she was wearing this jean outfit and she just looks so fine. Liz is a beautiful woman, but that denim jacket, she definitely pulled from Alexis's closet. I'm with you. I think Liz looks like his auntie. And that's no shade to y'all supposed to say that's no shade to auntie. That's no shade to Liz. Liz is beautiful. I don't think Liz looks old. I just think that Jason looks like a baby, and it's just something about their aura that just does not feel relationship-like. Liz looked hot. You look hot. I was like, for what? For what? No, Harold, no. I did not like it. I liked the two. Okay, I like two-tone denim, but what I did not like about this outfit is that it was too many wow factors to it. Less is more. More is not always more. You got the peplum top, you got the puff shoulder sleeves, and the two-tone jacket. It's like, I like a little bit of something that's classic with just a, you know, she went bow, 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 bow. It's like, woo, girl, you came ready to show out, okay? She got rid of David and she came ready to show out. So anyway, y'all, this date literally was not much of nothing, okay? Really, Liz and Jason were a pair the whole date. Kyra and AJ seemed to be a little bit of a pair. And she really didn't pay much attention to Jason at all. I'm reading this comment. Did y'all peep Liz on her horse in the back while AJ and Jason were catching up with Kyra? I did not notice that. I felt like Jason's attention was all on Liz. And honestly, I think his attention is on Liz because Kyra knows that she's getting to the end. I think Kyra knows, similar to AJ, that Jason is closest or within reach. So that's why she wants to keep him in her back pocket. I don't even want to say pursue. She wants to keep Jason in her back pocket because she knows that he's within reach. Whereas AJ, you know, deep down, AJ is not ready to love. And then on top of that, I will never get over this man's card declining. For what? You, like, it's one thing for you to expose that this man card declined on a date, right? But it's almost purposeless because you ended up dating the dude whose card declined on a date and then tried to psychologically twist you into thinking that no, women should pay for dates because this didn't have the money. So I'm like, is AJ looking dumb or is Kyra looking crazy for wanting to date AJ? She knows that that's not the direction she needs to go. So next, Joelle. Joelle, I was a little bit triggered by this conversation. I am not going to lie, you guys. Triggered. So, Vernicia, I wish that she didn't fall so much for the baby shit. I really wish she didn't. I wish you would have gave this man space. You should have scared his ass into thinking that you weren't choosing him. which everybody knew you was. But you didn't give him enough time or space to really sit there and shake. Let the man shake in his boots for a little bit. You know, he effed up, he showed his ass. You should have let him shake in his boots, but you didn't. The sun was still up, y'all, so I can only assume that maybe an hour or two had passed. So they're in the kitchen, okay? Let me go to my notes. My first note says Joelle is full of shit. He really wanted Vernicia to start that conversation with him. And I think that's why I was even more upset. Because if you know you're in the wrong, you need to approach me and have a discussion with me. Why do you want her to come to you and say something? So she in the kitchen and he talking about what's on your mind. What do you think? What do you think? What's on your mind, better yet? What marbles have you lost since you trying to play me and you choosing Kyra over me? So she says something along the lines of, you know, I just feel blindsided. You willing to throw away everything that we had over one disagreement. And he's saying we had multiple disagreements. While yes, that's true, Vernicia, you should be afraid, okay? What if you were in a relationship with this man? Y'all are at home, playing house, whatever, this your man. In the minute y'all get into an argument over something, you ask him to take the trash out, he forgets to take the trash out, blah, 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 blah. He is saying, bye. I'm out in the streets. I went out with the boys. I found somebody last night. What? What? You ready to leave? This whole thing to me was a super red flag. Way more red flag than what Vernicia is allowing it to be. You should have saw how Joelle moved in this situation. I don't think he did anything to repair the damage. I think that he never wanted to accept his wrongdoing and wanted Vernicia to come around and say, okay, it's not a big deal. That's not okay. So while that goes on, Vernicia gets upset because she's not hearing what she wants to hear at that moment, which is, I'm sorry. And in my opinion, I don't think you gave the man enough time to sit in his bullshit. Allow him to sit in his bullshit, approach you, and apologize. She didn't do that, okay? She went up to him like, okay, are you ready to say I'm sorry? And that already let me know she really didn't want to be mad at him. She said that. So she goes out to the girls and she's basically saying to the girls, like, I'm mad, blah, 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 blah. Everybody got that one homegirl. You're going to talk shit about your man. And as a friend, you don't want to say too much because you like, girl, quit playing with me. Quit wasting my time. Quit playing with me. So yeah, they all sitting there. I don't even remember the lady saying too much back. And Vernicia's complaining. So Chris hears it. KG walks back inside and shout out to KG. He's basically telling him like, hey, you sitting here chilling, but this is much bigger than what you think. She's out here ready to throw it all away. So you need to go out there and fix that. And Joelle's like, yeah. He's not even taking it seriously, in my opinion, even when it came down to the apology. So he ends up cooking dinner for the rest of the couples. And when they're in line getting the food, he says to Vernicia, where are you going? I'm going wherever you going. You know, I'm trying to spend some time with you. Vernicia blushing. Girl, that man would have got not a crack of a smile from me. Would have got the crack of my ass. Like, I don't trust him at all. So they end up talking, and she says that she was just more so disappointed that he didn't understand what he did was wrong. And even in the apology, I don't think he ever says that he was wrong for throwing the relationship away for Kyra. I think that he apologized for not letting her know that he said that. I got a lag and I don't know why. So y'all bear with me. But yeah, he apologized and she said to him, I don't want to be mad. Even whenever I am mad, it won't be for long. And I was kind of annoyed because I felt like Vernicia tried to ease Joelle's worries by saying to him, hey, I don't hold on to grudges, so don't think that you can use that against me. And I'm like, girl, why are you I just felt like she was trying to make sure that Joelle was still interested in her. I think she was afraid that if she showed more anger, if she showed the amount of anger that she really felt, that she would have scared him off. And in my opinion, he was the one who was in the wrong. So anyway, they're good. Joelle is full of shit. He's starting to show his ass. I'm hearing that he's promoting his rap music. I didn't know he was a rapper. I hope that he's not here trying to promote shit. Last episode, I said that I would be okay if Joelle and Vernicia left together. I really don't want her to choose him. I feel like it's somebody else out there for her. Joelle is for the streets, to be honest. I'm not going to say that he's out in the streets, but I think that Joelle does not want to be tied down. Vernicia is what he needs or what he wants, but not necessarily right now. So that's why he's projecting all of this fear of being tied down on Vernicia. Like, oh, is she clingy? Oh, well, yeah, nah. Oh, Fedora, I feel you on this. Joelle gives Tyrese corny vibes. Absolutely. So let's go on to the next scene. The next scene is Jason and Liz. Y'all, I really did not mean to grab this screenshot, but I wanted to show this to y'all because I want y'all to see the seduction in Liz's face. They're sitting there by the fireside. They are talking and, talking about how much they like each other. And Jason saying that Liz just makes him feel at peace. And that's the hardest part of the battle, is to make a man feel like he's at peace. And Liz is saying something like, I choose you. Like, I like you, like hardcore like you type stuff. She's definitely leaning into this more than usual because now she's free of David. I'm looking at all the green vomit emojis. I'm right there with y'all. So anyway, she's like, oh, well, do you want to rub my feet? And he said, girl, I'll touch your body. And when he said that, I was like, so how long do y'all plan on waiting before y'all get married? Or do y'all plan on waiting until you get married? Because that was a part of the initial conversation. But this seductive kiss, okay? Jason went in for more of like a peck. It looks like Liz's tongue is coming out of her mouth. Girl. It's something about Liz when she's with Jason that's always teetering that line. And you know that you're teetering that line because most of the time we see Jason, he's always complimenting your body. Y'all just have a good old 7th grade middle school flirtatious time when y'all are together, but I don't think y'all have had any real conversations from what we've seen on camera. And take that with a grain of salt because we know that they edit a lot down. So that's what's going on with Liz and Jason. It seems like they're there for each other. No distractions, okay? And I honestly don't think that Jason is stuck between Kyra and Liz anymore. I think he's just going to continue to say that because he's afraid of hurting Kyra's feelings. Rocky Mom. Oh, quit playing. Y'all killing me. That's exactly what it is. Okay, Kimberly Rivers. Jason said, oh, you celibate? Challenge accepted. And she is playing that game. So let me go ahead and just save y'all stomachs. Next scene. So while the couples are eating dinner, we get a discussion between AJ and Alexis. And this whole episode, y'all, like, I just felt like Alexis was walking around like, woe is me. I was like, damn, her spirit is crushed. Is it because of Ron? Or is it because you know that we're getting closer to the end and that you are one of two? With Ron, you felt like you were one of one. Now you're one of two. And you also feel like if Kyra says that she wants your man, she can have your man. And that's also why you're scared. But I just, I don't know. Some vibe was just coming off of her, just real. And I'm guessing it was obviously like that because she had the tea on Amber as well. So I just wish she would have came out with it sooner. Anyway, come to find out, after that kiss to make Alexis shut up on that double date, they have not talked at all. AJ did what he had to do on that day to, last another day in the competition. I have one card in my hand. That's all AJ did, and they haven't talked. And AJ definitely seemed similar to Joelle to me in this scene. He tried to convince Alexis that she needed too much from him, or that she was in her head. And I was just like, this is not cool at all, the way that you are trying to convince her that she's the issue. I was just like, this is not cute. And it just seemed like Alexis didn't even have the energy to fight what he was saying. I think she wanted to see the positivity, or see the light, see the goodness in AJ, and she kind of just went with it. And I'm like, AJ, she's not asking for too much communication. And you're trying to tell her basically she needs somebody to talk to her every single day. And it's like, if your energy's not matching, you kissing her on this date, telling her how much you like her, but as soon as the cameras go and you're no longer in the competition ring or whatever, you're chilling on her. You feel like you don't have to pursue her. So I don't think Alexis is asking for too much, but I did not like Alexis's energy this episode. So now, y'all, we get to the best part of the episode, y'all. The best part of the episode is the couple sitting down and they're playing truth or dare. I didn't write down what all the questions were because none of it really mattered besides the conversation that Amber and Alexis had at the end. Some of the things I do remember is they asked Jason, was he stuck between two people? He said yes. He stuck between Kyra and Liz. They said, which one do you like more? He took a shot. He didn't want to answer the question. So Kyra automatically felt some type of way. I think she's feeling a little bit like, damn, I had you in my back pocket, and now I feel like I don't have you in my back pocket no more. If you like something, you better snatch it up, because AJ was not worth the time. And quite frankly, I don't think Jason was worth it either. So stuff eliminate, baby girl. Disappear. Anyway, I don't remember what other questions were asked. I think Joelle ends up explaining himself, saying that Vernicia is actually his number one. Whatever. Ugh. So then we get down to the get down. They want to know what happened whenever they want to know what happened whenever Alexis and Liz sent the men home. So J-Dub wants to talk about the worst kiss on TV. Yeah, that kiss was a little weird. I felt like it was a lot of hesitance from Joelle. Y'all comment and let me know if I feel like it was Joelle that made that kiss awkward. Comment and let me know. I'm about to sip my water. I should have screenshotted it. I already showed y'all one of the two nasty kisses. I should have screenshotted it. But yeah, I'm not here for Joelle. Y'all know that. So they want to know what happened. Okay, yes. Everybody said Joelle. Joelle acted like he had a gun to his head. Did he or did he not? Joelle didn't move his lips. It was definitely Joelle. Everybody is saying that Joelle was cringing. And it's like, you do all this talk. You do all this flirtatiousness. That's your baby, blah, blah, blah. But then I'm like, have y'all not kissed before? Y'all seem to be pretty intense off camera, but you don't want to kiss Vernicia? Okay. Okay. That's something that's super weird to me. What is Joelle not telling us? You on there to promote, or is it something else you're not telling us? Y'all let me know in the comments. What is Joelle not telling us? Thank you, Julia. Y'all go ahead. 64 likes, 175 of y'all in the chat. Go ahead, like the video up. Another thing I'm going to say in the middle of this video, I'm at 5,700 subscribers, y'all. It's time to get to 6,000. Go ahead and subscribe if you are not subscribed, because I know a lot of y'all be hanging out in the comments and not subscribing. Okay? So, anyway, now it's time to talk. Liz tells everybody that David showed his ass, and people act like they're shocked. Like, what the hell are y'all shocked for? Y'all know this nigga crazy. Y'all know this man crazy? Ain't no man wife just leaving the house in the middle of the night like that movie with Jennifer Lopez. What's that movie? Y'all tell me, what is the movie with Jennifer Lopez and the abusive husband? She ended up basically beating him so she can leave in, like a thief in the night. Goodness. Somebody tell me. See, I knew somebody wants to subscribe, but I didn't see you in the comments. Come on, MR. Enough. Enough. That's the movie I'm talking about. Nobody's wife is leaving the house in the middle of the night like that. And you on TV crying. I knew that was definitely the red flag for me. Okay. I didn't feel bad for David. I knew something was wrong with this man. So Liz says that people act like they're shocked. And then Alexis, I told y'all something was going on with her spirit. Her aura was just completely off. And I almost felt like she was shaking. Y'all know how y'all be holding on to tea. Y'all be so mad, like mad to the point to where you could cry because you're so mad. I felt like that's what she was giving us. So she says that Ron showed his ass. And not only did he show his ass, he let us know that he had went on a date with Amber and they kissed. And at first I was like, I don't see what the big deal is. Because I didn't know that Amber and Alexis had the relationship that they had. So Alexis says that she especially feels some type of way because out of all the women there, she's closest to Amber. And another thing, the seating placement of this shit was hilarious as hell. I am so glad that KG was sitting in the middle of them while this tea was being exposed. Amber wanted to be the bone carrier. Didn't know you had a bone on your ass, okay? You sitting there shook, okay? That karma comes around so fast. So, yes, Amber's faces, definitely. Amber sitting there looking just like this. KG is sitting there like, wow, I'm shocked. She especially felt some type of way because Amber was her closest friend there. Not only did she do that, she prayed with Amber, and she prayed with Alexis. I don't know if it was regarding her relationship or what. She was giving Alexis advice. And while I think that all of them are there to date other people, I don't see the issue with her dating Ron. However, if that was your closest friend and you're giving her advice on this man, why didn't you just tell her that you were dating Ron? Similar to how you told everybody that you and Joelle kissed. I'm like, that's trash as hell. And then whenever you see Amber's face, Amber looked like she got caught up in some shit. That was trash as hell. Y'all hate girls like that. You moving real sneaky like, I just never respect people who are too cowardly to say what you're doing, okay? I would rather you have said that you were doing it. I mean, because what can I do about it? It's a dating show. Good for you. Date the man, but I'm glad that since we built this relationship, there's transparency. I see a lot of y'all saying that they shouldn't be there to make friends. I think that's really hard to do. Whenever you're going through an experience like what's on this show, it's hard for you not to gravitate towards people who's going through the same thing as you because y'all want people there for support. Okay, so I don't fault them at all for building a friendship on this show. I do fault Amber because it was sneaky as hell. And if you would have just said it, I probably would have respected you a little bit more. So anyway, Amber just sits there. Oh, I can't skip this part. Alexis says, now I'm looking at you like you a Judas. Y'all, and when you say it, you got to do this. Judas. I was like, damn. I've been waiting for this scene the whole time. I didn't know who she was talking about. I thought she might have been talking about Liz. I had no clue. So I'm sure Ron has been dating Chrysanthemum since the show went off. That's why he felt so comfortable disrespecting Alexis. He was dating Amber. Who knows who was dating who? They're not saying anything. C. Golden thinks that Alexis was off their henny. Miss Eve 957 says Alexis was doing way too much. What's up, creators? Judas. Come on, Kimberly. Come on. Now I'm looking at you like you a Judas. Let me go catch up on these comments, y'all. This show was entertaining, the beginning and end, but it definitely was a little bit slow. I am tired of them putting everything on some to be continued ass shit. Like, just give it to us, please, okay? It's telling me they ain't got enough content. Alexis is full of it, and Amber will explain it all in the next episode. That's an interesting perspective. That could be quite possible. She definitely does have that, bitterness to her. But I just don't see what Amber could possibly explain. You could have told her. I mean, you told everybody about Joelle. Why not? I don't know what questions or what answers she would have gave. Creator, it says Fly is going to be eliminated. At this point in time, are the women going home this week? Y'all let me know. Doja, Karma, that thing came back quick, didn't it? It definitely did. Nana, I don't trust Amber at all. I don't. And the reason why I low-key was like, I can't stand girls like this. I feel like I knew a girl like this, okay? You get the girls who say that they're unemotional, say that they move like dudes, but they're just so, like real sneaky-ish. I just don't like it. I can't control what people do, but if you're going to do something, just at least come to me with the truth. Be woman enough to stand in it, you know? Melanie says she doesn't think there's any more eliminations. Goodness. J-Dub, thank you for this. They didn't change their clothes after horseback riding, huh? Yeah, nah. Y'all know anytime you go on some type of camping trip like that, the air just be humid AF, especially in Texas, especially in Houston, okay? It's humid. It's hot. It's nasty. So, yes, it is. What else? Thumbs up the video, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got on Ready to Love. Harold, come on. I'm smelling like outside. That's all I got on Ready to Love. But I am also here to tell y'all that I will be making a video on Fallon. I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on my thoughts on this preview, as well as a video on the 10th after she drops this interview. I will be going live to discuss it. Y'all tell me what y'all think about, am I saying Latoya? Fallon, sorry. I'm ready to see this interview on Fallon, and I will be going live on the 10th, thinking about doing a video to give y'all my initial thoughts on that. And then on top of that, y'all, next week, it is a brand new show on BET called Encore. Creators, you can go back and watch the replay. Thank you for joining. But yeah, it's a new show on next Wednesday coming out called Encore. It's about all the girl groups. I will be reviewing that for sure. J-Dub is asking about Run the World. I feel like y'all were not really watching my Run the World reviews. Y'all comment and let me know if y'all want me to start back on that. I skipped 1 week. Nobody said anything. So I was like, dang, like, I guess y'all not really pressed to see it. Y'all let me know. But yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Be sure to turn on your notification bell. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Another thing, make sure that y'all follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's easiest to talk to me on Twitter, just on the fly. That's probably like my favorite social media app. Ask me questions. And yes, Carla, I am reviewing Put a Ring on It. So I actually have like a cute little schedule that I haven't posted yet, but I can talk to y'all about it, about what I'm going to review for the month of June. 1 second, y'all. Let me pull it up. Okay, so the first show that we have coming up, y'all, Encore next week. That's going to be the newest show coming out on the 9th. On the 18th, y'all, I am reviewing Love After Lock Up. Then we have Put a Ring on It coming on June 21st. So that's 3 new shows for the month of June. We're going to get started adding them in rotation next week. This week is pretty slow. And then Real Housewives of Potomac is coming back July 11th. I am reviewing that. Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back in July. I'm reviewing that. That's almost my favorite reality show. And then Married at First Sight is coming back July 21st. So I have 3 new shows for the month of June that I'll be reviewing starting next week. And then I have 3 new shows for the month of July. So y'all let me know. If y'all want Run the Real background rotation, just let me know. I like coming on live and talking to y'all. And then on top of that, y'all know I don't really do gossip videos too much. But next week, I'm definitely discussing the Simon Fallon Portia bullshit, which is bullshit. So yeah, Sisters, I will save Sisters to review on the panel. I won't make video reviews for it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all joining me on the live. Be sure to like up the video, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Necey Dixon. I hope that y'all have an amazing weekend. Yeah, I might post another video. Look out. I also have a vlog. Might post that. Look out. But y'all have a good one. Bye.